Hi, hi, hi. So, hey, you guys. So, welcome to the Happy Mail free card class. So, it's Tuesday at noon, and I'm excited to be here, and I can't wait to share with you 3 cards that I will be sending you for free in the mail with a $35 or more purchase. So we'll get into more of that in just a few minutes, but I know I'm also a teeny bit early, so let's give a chance for some people to come on live with us. And so those of you who are new, I'm Tina Carini. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Byron, Georgia. So this is something new that I've started to come every other Tuesday, to come live at noon and share 3 cards with you. And with a purchase of $35 or more in 2 weeks. So this one starts today and it expires on, when does it expire? It expires on the 14th. So you have between today and the 14th to purchase from me using a host code that I have posted, and it's on my desktop. So when I flip down, you'll see that host code as well. I did forget to put the host code in the description, so after the video, I will do that. But the host code is VHPN. So with that host code, when you purchase $35 or more before tax and shipping, I will send you the make and takes for the 3 cards that we're doing today. If you spend $50 or more, I will send you a pack of embellishments of what we're using or what I'm going to be using, so that you can use them on your card, because the kits won't have those in there. Let's see. I think that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and get started because I do not want to take a whole lot of time today, take y'all's time with it. But here's the host code right here. Hopefully you guys can see it. I thought it would show up a little larger on the screen, but it's not. So I'll have to print it larger the next time. But these are the 3 cards, and they will come in the mail to you just like this in the envelopes. They'll be in a little cellophane bag and in a little envelope to you. So let's go ahead. Here's the PDF file that I will email you the day the class ships. You will also get emailed the PDF file with all the cards, the measurements, the instructions, and the supplies that I use with links to the supplies. So let's go ahead and get started. What we're using today, all of these cards I created using the Regal Floral Bundle. So it would be the stamp set and the dies. I also use the Peaceful Season dies as well. So let's go ahead. So this one, let's see, which is the first one in our tutorial, is this one. So let's go ahead and get started on that one. And in here is all the pieces and the parts that you need to create this card, except for the stamp sets that you'll need to stamp the images, or you could just use what you have as well. Everything that needs to be die cut will be die cut. So here's the strip of cardstock that goes, or not cardstock, designer series paper that will go right there. And then we have this. So this will be die cut for you as well. And that's going to go, how did I have that? Oh, well, that one got cut a little differently, but that is okay. It goes just like that there. And then your circle will be punched out for you as well. And then here's a piece of designer series paper. So everything you need but your embellishments, your inks, your stamps, and your adhesives will be in this set. So you'll have your scraps, your pieces that to do your stamping and your die cutting on. I don't go ahead and die cut your pieces because, especially when we're using cling mounts, the red rubbers, because it's hard for you to see exactly where you're stamping. So especially if it's something that you got to stamp and then die cut, I won't die cut those pieces out for you. You'll have to do that. All right, so the inks that we're using for this card is Night of Navy, and Blackberry Bliss. So I think this card is just so stinking cute, and it's so easy to recreate. So we're going to ink up our leaf here. We're going to stamp that down just like that. Then we're going to ink up our flower. And we're going to stamp that down just like so. And then we're going to die cut those down. But die cut those out. But I went ahead and did that. So there's our two pieces there. So now we just need to bring this piece here in. And what I do is I kind of like lay where I want my designer series paper to go, so that gives me a good idea of where I want to stamp my leaves. And we're going to stamp those in Blackberry Bliss. So you guys, I did not tell you the colors here. This one's going to go up a little bit, so like right about there. And then this I'm going to put right here. This will get covered with this, so it's going to go like that. So now, oh, we got to stamp our sentiment. So where's the strip? Right here. So here's the strip of paper to stamp our sentiment, and I used Missing You. And you can put, you can use any sentiment that you want, any stamps that you want, or if you don't have the stamp set, you can most certainly purchase it. Okay, so I'm just going to stamp right about there, and I stamped it in Blackberry Bliss. So I'm going to go ahead and close these up. Then I'm going to come in with my paper snips, and I'm going to trim this just a little bit on both sides. Trim that probably right about there. I'm leaving a little bit of length on this side because I want that to tuck up underneath my flowers to kind of hide it. And then we're going to, oh, I cut that really crooked. That is all right. And we're going to come in and we're going to flag this. Just like that. So that piece is ready to go. So they're right here, ready to go. And I don't know what just happened to my screen. There we go. I need to move that out of the way. Okay, so now we're going to come back in. Let's move these. We're done with those. So we're going to come back in and we are going to start tearing this down. So we're going to put our glue on here. And so my card base is basic beige, and the designer series paper is part of the Regal's collection, the Regal floral collection. I forgot the name of it, and you know what? I did have it written down, but I don't know what I did with it. And then we've got this. This I cut using the Regal floral dies. So that pretty little label is in the dies. So let me give you a little tip too, to save a little bit of paper, because this die cuts out your label, but it also cuts out like a frame. Let me see if I can get this popped out for you guys quickly. Yeah, it pops out a little frame. So for this card, I don't really want the frame, unless you want to cut it out and then you can keep it aside, put it aside for another card, then that would be fine too. But if you didn't want it, you could do what I did. And what I did is still got a little bit of the frame, but not much. You could make it a little closer, is where I just laid my piece of paper that I wanted to die cut. I just laid it over there and made sure that this second line here that cuts the label out is covered with the paper. And then I ran it through. So that way it saves a little bit of paper and you don't have all these extra frames flying around. All right, so that's what we did there. Let's put this back so that we don't lose them. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to adhere this piece down. So I just used front and back of this particular design. I thought it was so very pretty, and it works fantastic. All right, so that's going to go right about there. And then we have this 1/2 inch strip here. We're going to flag this on both sides. And then I'm going to show you a sample when I'm done with this of another card that I made using pretty much the same layout. It's so pretty. Just using different designer series paper and stamps can really change the look of the layout, even though it may be similar. Okay, so I'm going to put that across there, and I'm just gluing all of these flat down until we get to our circle. And then this is just going to go just like this, right across the middle, just like that. Now we're going to bring in our circle, and we're going to start adhering our little flowers and leaves. And I'm just going to glue those straight down, just like that. And then I've got my little, oops, before I do that, I want to lay this where I'm pretty sure it wants to go, where I want it to go. So I am going to place that just like that. Can you guys, am I in the camera? I wanted to make sure I was in the camera. I'm sorry, you guys, I got a frog or something in my throat. All right, so that's going to go, and I'm going to glue it straight down to the label, to the circle. And then what I'm going to do, you know what, I'm going to pop this up. So we're going to go ahead and pop this up. I'm popping it up using dimensionals, just like so. And I'm going to place that right about here. So we're going to just place that there. And then that tells me where I want to put my sentiment. So it's going to go right about there. And then where did my little flowers go? What did I do? Oh, there it is. It's stuck to my hand. All right. And then we're going to put some glue on this. And we're going to attach that just like that. And then all we have to do is to do our embellishments. So provided availability, these are the embellishments that you'll get. These are the Regal foiled adhesive back dots. They are so, so pretty. So if you spend $50 or more before tax and shipping, I will send you for free with your card kit these embellishments. So we're just going to stick a couple of these on here, just like so. And then there we go. It's all done. So don't forget to do the inside of your card. This card, you will not get a cardstock piece insert because it's so light that you can stamp and color on Stampin' Color. Stamp and write your sentiment in the inside. So that's that. That's card number 1. And then we have card number 2. So this one I thought was so cute, and it's so simple to make, and I love it. So what we did with this one, let me put that up here. This again comes in here. Don't forget to decorate your envelopes either, you guys. I probably should be doing that with you, but I'm not. All right, so this one I do need a scrap sheet of paper, so this one right here will work. I got some trash on my table. Let's clear that off. So we've got that. We're going to stamp our florals. So we've got this image. Let me show you because you can't see in that. So for the first card, we use the leaf and this little flower bud. And then this card, card number 2, we're using the same leaf, and we're using this little flower right here. Again, with this card, you can use any color, not any color, any stamps that you have that you want to use. Okay, so we're going to be using Blackberry Bliss and Pretty Peacock. We're going to be using those two colors. I'm going to try really hard. I need to clean this image off so that, because this we stamped in Blackberry Bliss, now we're going to be stamping the leaves in Pretty Peacock, and the flower is going to be stamped in Blackberry Bliss. So I'm going to ink up my flower, and then I'm just going to stamp right up. I'm just going to do every other one. You can do your flowers and space them accordingly, and then do your leaves. However you choose to do it is perfectly fine. But this is how I'm going to do it. And then there. Oops, I messed up. That's all right. And then we're going to come back in, and another leaf right there, and then a flower again right here. Uh-oh. Just like so. So that one didn't turn out as great, but you get the picture. So that's how you do that. And then you're going to have a die cut piece in here from this label. This is from the Seasons. No, what's it called? I always forget the names of these things. The Peaceful Season dies. So you have that one and this one are going to layer on top. Then you have some more Designer Series paper. That is from the same pack of paper. That's going to go across there. It's going to go here. Then you're going to get a piece of ribbon to tie your bow. So let's just quickly try to tie this bow. Quickly being the key word, right? There we go. I'm okay with the way that looks. Just like that. I'm going to trim these up a little bit. I already have ink all over my fingers. You guys get ink all over you when you're stamping, or are you clean stampers? I am not. I am a very messy stamper. Okay, so this one we're going to go ahead and stamp, and I chose the thanks for this one. So this one's going to be a thank you card. I'm going to stamp it in Pretty Peacock. So we're going to ink this up. And then I'm going to try to stamp this straight, but this card is messing up a little bit. That's okay. I'm all right with that. All right, so that is it for the stamping. So we're going to close these up. We're going to bring our card back in. I'm going to pop this label up. So we're going to bring back in our dimensionals, and we're just going to pop this up. Okay. And then I'm going to place it right about here. Then I'm going to come in with our strip of Designer Series paper. These cards are so simple and easy to do. Okay, and I still think that they're really pretty. This is going to come over just a teeny tiny bit so it doesn't hang over the side of our card, which I can always just trim it if it does. I am okay with that, which it does. There we go. All right, and then this is just going to go flat. We're going to glue that one flat. Hey, Lynette. Oh, my goodness. No, I don't. I fumble tying bows, but thank you. Okay, and then we're going to put that right there. And then we're going to attach our bow using a glue dot. Right there in the corner. And then we're going to add some embellishments. And I'm going to use these blue ones that I think are supposed to be, I don't know, they look blue, so they're probably just supposed to be like Night of Navy or something like that. But I think they look really, really pretty with this Pretty Peacock. So we're going to use those. Ooh, that just fell right off my take your pick tool. That's all right, because we're just going to go just like so. So there is card number 2. I really hope you guys like these because I think they're so pretty. All right, there's card number 2. So the final card is this one right here. I think this one is so pretty. And I kind of stepped out of the box a little bit and didn't use the colors that are in the designer series paper. I just thought I wanted something a little different and something fun. And I think this does it. So I absolutely love Flirty Flamingo. Aw, thank you. So I love Flirty Flamingo. So in your card kit, you're going to get a layer of Flirty Flamingo that is going to be already embossed for you. And I used, oh my goodness, I should have grabbed these things beforehand. You know, one day I'm going to get really good at this. And I'm going to remember to grab things that I use just so that you guys know. All right, so I use the Forever Plaid 3D embossing folder. And you get your card base is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And that's just going to get adhered right down to that, like so. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I popped that up as well. So we're going to go ahead and use our dimensionals. And let's see here, we're going to cut some of these because we're not going to waste them. They are still very much usable. And I don't want this to bend in the center, so I'm going to stick a little extra on there. All right, so now we're going to pick the backings off of these. I'm just using my fingernails. I should have grabbed my take your pick tool, but I did not. It's all right. And then we are going to adhere this onto our card base. Try to put it on as straight as you can and leaving even borders around. And I'm okay with that. All right, so there we go. So now we're ready to do some stamping. So the only thing that you have to stamp on this is your sentiment. So you're going to have a piece of basic white cardstock that's going to be in your kit. You're also going to have your card base, your layer that's already embossed. You're going to have this pretty die cut. Oh, that is about to break. So when you get these, they're very delicate, so be careful with them. But it's okay because this one we're going to cut down anyway. So that I'm just going to go ahead and flip that right off like so. All right. You're going to have your piece of ribbon and your designer series paper are going to be already cut for you as well. All right, so let's go ahead and stamp. And I stamped Sending Love Your Way, and I used Pretty Peacock. So we're going to go ahead and ink up that image. And we're going to try to stamp this pretty much in the center. And if you don't stamp it straight, it's okay. All right, there we go. And then you're just going to run the tag. Again, I use the Peaceful label dies or the Peaceful Season dies for that. And this is the one that I used right here. So I love these dies. There's another pack of dies that I love as well that are labels. They're so, so pretty. So we're just going to kind of center that on there to where your sentiment is straight. Yours will already come die cut though. All right, and then, but it won't have your sentiment stamped on it. This has the Christmas. Oh, I absolutely love that. So you have the background that makes the shadow and then your Christmas. It goes across it like so. You have these beautiful banner dies and you have a small one of these right here and then the square and the little one. So I love, love, love these dies. Okay. So, because of the magic of camera, I already did that. And let's go ahead and put this together. So what we're going to do is we are going to put our beautiful designer series paper. And we're to figure out about where we want them to go. So I think I like it just about like that. So I'm going to adhere these down. We're just going to glue these straight down. So you guys, I have some things to talk about when we're done with these cards. So I hope you stick around. Oh, and stick around for the samples too, because I forgot to bring them in for the first card that we did. I'll bring back all the cards just so that you can see them, especially if you joined us late, which late is better than never. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're watching the replay on YouTube, I really do appreciate it so very much. And also I want to give a big thank you to those of you who have made purchases using the host code from our last Happy Meal class. Maybe I should just change the name to Happy Meal, right? Because that's what I keep wanting to call it. I don't know why. So I'm going to use a little bit of Tombow here, and I'm just going to put a little bit of line. Oh, a little bit. Not quite that much. Ugh, sticky. I love this glue, but boy, if you get it on your fingers and stuff, it's very sticky. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay this down. And did I put it? I put it on the wrong side, you guys. Do you believe I did that? I believe it. As I was doing it too, I told myself, are you sure you're putting this on the right side? You didn't check. And I said, yeah, you are. You're doing it right. No, I didn't. Okay. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue if I can get it to come out. I really need to use my other glue thing so that I don't get too much to come out. All right. And then we're just going to flip this over. And we're going to line this up right where we want it to go, which is right about there. We're going to go ahead and, oops, it's not going to stick for me. Why not? I might have to use, there we go. I knew it would. All right, so that's that. So pretty, isn't that beautiful? All right, I'm going to bring in my dimensionals. And I am going to put a dimensional where it catches the edge of that just a little bit so that it will help to hold it in place. Is what I'm going to do. Oh, sticky. The backing came off right on my finger. And you want to be careful not to stick it too far down to where you can see it through, but you want it to be far enough down to where it will help hold your little label or your little gold piece in place. And then I'm going to stick a bigger one and a bigger one there, just so that the top will have some support. Might be a little bit of an overkill, but hey, it's better to have a little too much than not enough, right? All right, those are off. This is going to come off. A little piece still left on that one. Come on. Come off. Here we go. And here. All right, so we're going to bring this in. And I'm going to put this right. Oh, almost did it upside down. Did you guys see that? We're going to put this. I'm going to bring this one down a little bit more than the other one. And I'm going to put it right about there. Then we're going to take our ribbon. You can do this before you adhere all this stuff down. Why isn't that sticking? And then we're just going to tie a little faux knot on here carefully. Just like that. And then we're going to trim our ribbon. So this ribbon is the rustic something. You like my names? Rustic something. I have it. It's right over here somewhere. That is on back order right now. So this is the rustic striped ribbon, but you will get a piece of that in your card kit to do your card. And so there we go. So that is card number 3. Let's stick that in there so I don't lose it. So let's go ahead and bring these back. So here they are. Let's clean this out. Remember, for $35 or more before tax and shipping using this host code, I will send you the make and takes for these. Is the white paper a grid? No, it's just copy paper. I have grid paper, but I just use copy paper. It's just easy. It's sitting right here next to me and I just pull it out. All right. Oh, this paper you mean? Yeah, it's like a plaid. It's so pretty. I'm sorry, I misunderstood your question. Okay, so oh, look what I did there. So somebody will not be getting this envelope. And that's where it came from. Okay, so let's bring these back in here. So here is this one. And let's leave this one and this one and this one. And here is the first one. Oops, that slid on me. There we go. Just like so. So there's the 3 cards. You will get the make and take to make each one of these with the envelopes. It will all come, all your stuff will come just as I showed you in a plastic cellophane bag and then in another envelope. Okay, so this class was scheduled to ship. I think it's in my schedule, so you guys will probably get the schedule, or you have the schedule. If you're on my email list, you got my schedule of everything that's coming up. Well, the class that was supposed to ship today is not shipping today due to I still haven't gotten my shipment. It has shipped, but I need my shipment that has the embellishments. And due to availability, these were the ones that I was hoping to be able to send you, but you're actually going to get these. For those that purchase $50 or more, you're going to get these beautiful gold ones, which work just as well. Okay, and I got to keep my mind straight. It's like bouncing all over the place, you guys. All right, so as soon as that shipment comes in, they will be right out to you. As soon as I ship those make and takes, I will email you the PDF files for those cards. This one was scheduled to ship, I believe, on the 15th, I think, the 15th or the 16th. So that's going to be probably the 22nd or the 23rd that it will actually ship. So due to getting these shipments in to do the things to make the cards, and mostly it's the embellishments, because I don't pre-order a certain amount because I never know, because I'm new at this. I never know how many people I'm going to have. So to do this. But I'm so grateful for those of you that did, and I appreciate your patience on waiting for your kits. And so I hope that you guys order these, because they're absolutely beautiful cards and they're so much fun. And I'm looking for the sample that I wanted to send you. It's also a sneak class for my upcoming, or a sneak peek for my upcoming in-person class on October 12th. At 10:30 a.m. So if you live in the central Georgia area, I would love for you to join our class. So there is a link on my Facebook. I probably should put it in the description as well, to where you can register for the class. I only have 3 seats left, you guys, so don't wait. All right, so this card right here, we did this one. So just using different stamps and different, so here we go. So this is the cards right here. So just by using different stamps, different sentiment, and different designer series paper, it gives it a little bit of a different look. I absolutely love that so much. So this is one of the cards that we're going to be making in my card class. So I hope that if you're watching this and you're coming to my card class, that you absolutely love them. Now, let's jump to some new. So you guys hang in with me. So today started a new special. Where is it at? I had it written down. I don't know what I did with it. I never know what I do with them. Okay, so here it is. So starting today through October 31st is the starter kit special. So anyone who signs up to be a demonstrator will get this, you guys. This is like absolutely insane. You get to choose $155 worth of product, current product. So if it's on clearance rack, online exclusives, if it's in the annual catalog or in the September new mini catalog, you can order from those. Worth of product, you'll get that in your starter kit for just $99 plus tax. Shipping is free. So that is huge. It also will include free business supplies. If you choose to run a business, you can use those supplies, but you don't have to. You can just be a discount shopper where you get to save on your crafting supplies. So you get to save 20% or more. It all depends on you and what you do. At least 20% on all your crafting supplies that you purchase from the time that you join Stampin' Up! And join my team. Because we'd really love to have you on there. I've posted on my Facebook page about it. It went out in my newsletters about it. So if you're thinking about it, and if you have any questions, just contact me because this is an amazing deal and it's only this month only. Also, the card kits, in the kids collection are on sale for 30% off. Those are awesome because, you know what, let me go ahead and put this up here like that. Okay, so those are awesome because they're great for beginners. They're great if you're on a budget, especially if you get the all-inclusive ones because they come with everything that you need. They'll come with, I think they come, don't hold me to it, but I think they come with the ink spot and the stamps and all of that you need to create those projects that are in that kit. So they're really, really awesome thing to have. I have the hiccups so bad, you guys. I just get them and sometimes I'll hiccup once, sometimes I'll hiccup 2 or 3, 4 times in a row, and I get them probably 3 or 4 times a day now. I don't know why. But they are awesome because you can take them with you if you got to go to a sports practice or you got to go to the doctors and everybody knows it's a long wait, or you got to go and sit in the waiting room for somebody. It's awesome because you can take them and work on your crafts. So they're perfect. And then, just like the paper pumpkin, you can use them for alternatives as well. So they're really, really awesome, and they're at a 30% discount right now. And I hope that I just made a whole lot of sense. If you're not getting my newsletters, there is a link in the description so that you can sign up for them. They are free. My email list is completely free. I just sent an email out early this morning, and I'll be sending one out tomorrow with this video, except for it'll be from YouTube because I'm going to put this on YouTube and then I'll send the YouTube one. So if you missed it, you can see it there. And let's see, I'm trying to think. I should have wrote notes and I didn't. I always think I've got everything ready and everything is just so, and I know everything's ready, right? Until I come on here and then no, I'm not. So, but like I said, I know I'm going to get better as I do these more and more and more and more. And I think that's about it. And I have, wow, it's only been 30 minutes. I'm impressed. I think I'll pat myself on the back on that one. We did 3 cards and I'm talking. Wow. All right, you guys. So really consider joining my team with Stampin' Up! And taking advantage of that amazing deal of $155 worth of product of your choice for only $99 plus tax, shipping free. That link is in my description, in the description of this video. If you're watching from YouTube, thank you so very much. If you have not subscribed, I would like to invite you to do so. Really helps my channel out. It helps me out. I appreciate it so much. I appreciate everything that all of you guys do for me. It's just been fantastic. My YouTube channel is growing. We're up to 457 subscribers. So I'm doing a special, not a special, but I'm doing this thing where there's a certain video that I posted. So from that video, and every videos that I post on YouTube until we reach 500 subscribers, I'm going to put, and if you comment, you have to be a subscriber. And when you comment in a video, you're going to go into a drawing to win a free paper pumpkin. It is the Time for Cake. I think it's the August one. Time for Cake paper pumpkin that I will send to you for free if you win the drawing. But you have to be a subscriber and you have to comment in the comments. Please like and share this video on Facebook and in YouTube. Give me a thumbs up, comment. I really love to read your comments, and they are an encouragement to me, and it really does help me out with the algorithms and all that craziness. All right, you guys, I am out of here. Thank you so much for joining me, and hopefully everything goes right. No bad weather, internet, all that. I will be live Thursday night on my Facebook. We're going to be doing the Joseph's coat technique. Such a pretty one. Let me show you a sample of that. So this is it. Isn't that beautiful? So I can't wait to share that with you guys. That's what I was going to do this past Thursday, but you know, some girl had something to do with that one. You know, what was her name? Helene. That's what it was. So you guys, speaking of her, please keep in prayer all the people that were in the path of Hurricane Helene. We were very fortunate. We didn't have a whole lot of damage where I live. I know south of us, east of us, and north of us really got hammered. North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, South Georgia, East Georgia. So please just keep those all those folks in prayers, because they've really got it handed to them. And I just can't imagine what some of them are going through. So anyway, I'm out. I will see you later. I will see you Thursday night. Okay. Bye. See if I can do this quickly. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Bye, you guys.